Hey everybody, guess where we're scooting to? We are headed out on an Alaskan cruise with Norwegian Cruise Lines. Today we flew from Tampa to Seattle. We had to take a train to the hotel. It dropped us off about a block away, so it was pretty easy to get around. I do have with me for the first time my scooter. We've never traveled with it before. Through an airport, and everything went very smooth. Today we went down to Pike Place here in Seattle on the waterfront. Super crazy place. We got to see the original home of Starbucks, which was really cool. Very small place. We got around no problem. The scooter handled everything really well. We got to see everything we wanted to see. Very busy, very crowded. Just had to be patient. Tomorrow morning we leave the hotel to go to the cruise line, so we had to set up a taxi that is accessible to take my scooter. So we have a yellow taxi cab coming at 9:30 in the morning. We have a 10:30 boarding on the ship, and we are going to take you along for the ride. Hope you have fun with us. They just announced boarding. First to board are the ADA people who need assistance, and also the Haven can board. The Haven is the upper echelon of the customers who have the money to spend on the nice rooms with valet service and stuff. As you can see, as this gentleman is talking to me, I am voice overing because I didn't have my microphone on. So we're getting on the ship, taking a right turn here, and we are getting on the Norwegian Encore, which is Norwegian's newest and largest ship. We will drive up on the scooter, up the ramp, and continue on to the ship. As we head towards the final turn to get on the ship, we will be greeted by staff of the ship, and immediately there will be stations to sanitize your hands. They are all over the ship, especially going into the buffet, but you'll see these everywhere. After getting on the ship, we went to the elevators and came up to the 16th floor, which is the pool area. We figured we'd get out here before it gets too crowded. And the pool area has two pools, some slides. There's one bar, and across the way there'll be another bar. But today was 80 degrees. Beautiful day in Seattle, but the warm weather won't last much longer. We moved up one level. We're on level 17 of the ship. We're overlooking the pool area. We've had some food already. We're drinking, having a good time already. The ship still doesn't leave port for another 4 hours. So up here, we got hot tubs and a beautiful view of the city of Seattle. So as you guys know, I'm a disabled vet. My first duty station was Fort Lewis, Washington, and I spent a lot of time here in the city of Seattle. Hey everyone, I just want to jump in with present day Chris and talk real quick about the scooter situation with the room. We were told on multiple occasions that the scooter would fit in the room, and it didn't. We went to the guest relations desk and we spoke with them there, and they said, well, the scooter isn't supposed to be in the room anyway to charge, that we are to leave it in the hallway, and when we're ready for the night to end, we would call housekeeping. They come and get the scooter. They take it down to deck 5 and they charge the scooter for you. And when you're ready for it the next morning, you just call them back and they bring it up. It was pretty simple. Some of the smaller scooters do fit in the room, and I did speak with one gentleman who said he was charging it in his room. But for all of you traveling with a scooter, don't worry about trying to get it in the room. It's a very good service they have, and it worked out well every day. 5-10 minutes tops to wait for the scooter. Let's go check out our room now. The current situation is we're in this big long line waiting for a shuttle bus, and because of the scooter, there's only one type of shuttle bus I can get. And they also want $13 per person round trip, which was never told to us. So we're going to go in and check out our room now. Scan our key. And we come in, and this first door on the left is the bathroom. So it's small. There's a little ledge for me to step on. Hi. Shower. The double sink. We are a club level balcony room. Coming into the room, we have what appears to be either a queen or a king size bed. Closet space. This opens up to another bed. We have our welcome on the TV, and there's a safety video there that we can watch. Telephone, more plugs, and then we have the balcony. So we have a
have to push down.
Decent sized balcony once I can get out here. Enough for 2 people, and again, there's another step. And we are overlooking Seattle. So we have a really good room. Again, we are a club level balcony, midship. This right here is like a little nightstand that he can pull out. Inside this cabinet is a refrigerator. And there is a bottle of
Sparkling water.
Sparkling water, thank you. And be careful because not everything is free. As you can see on the tag, this is $6 if we drink it, which would be charged to our room. But there is no price on the box of just water. And I don't know if Chantel saw this, but there's a hair dryer underneath the counter for the morning when she dries her hair. There is more cabinet space. Ev, you want to open those cabinets? So, more cabinet space here. So there's plenty of storage space. Every day they leave a new freestyle daily pamphlet for us to let us know what's going on the ship. Dining issues, not issues, but dining choices. And there's a closet, I think I mentioned. So, plenty big enough. You're going to sleep. You're going to sleep here.
So I wanted to point out some of the features of the bathroom because this is for a ship cruise. This is the largest bathroom that we have seen. So they do have a, like most like hotel rooms do. I know the Disney resorts have them. They have the line for like your swimming suits at the end of the night. And then in the shower, they do have a body wash and a shampoo conditioner combination that are on the wall. I personally did bring my own shampoo and conditioner. The stuff that I read online said that the shampoo and conditioner was not the greatest on this ship, but they do have it if your hair is not super sensitive. So I will let you know about the body wash because I will use it at least one day. I did bring my own as well, just in case I did not care for it, but there is a nice big lip here. It is a double sink, which I thought was extremely good. They do have a hand soap and then little glasses in here as well. So their glasses are always usually in the bathroom of all the ships that we've been on. And then there is a little fridge out there. Also to note, down here is extra storage. So they do have two, actually three. There's three down here. Yep. Storage bins in here so that I can keep all of our toiletries and they're not slung all over the place. And then you do have the little lip in here as well. And I believe, nope, that's just covering up the pipes. Oh, and the tissues. So tissues are right here. So nice, big, lots of room. Especially since with his disabilities, it'll be nice and roomy in here for us.
So this is a day at sea, and this is what our day is. It's cold. Well, we're headed to Alaska, so we get what we get. So I'm not videoing much today, but this is day 2. It's a full day at sea, and tomorrow we will hit Juneau around 3 p.m. our time. Good morning. This is day 3, and we are finally in Alaska. We are coming up the coast, heading to Juneau. Yesterday, I didn't film anything because it was so foggy. Today, we have a beautiful sunny day, and the coast of Alaska is absolutely gorgeous. The current time here is 5 minutes till 10. We are 4 hours ahead of the East Coast. Just a gorgeous day today. We're hoping to see, as we're pulling in to Juneau, maybe some whales or some kind of sea life that we can see. We dock into Juneau at 2:30. 4 more hours and we'll be there. But let me zoom in here and just the mountains, the snow on the mountains. I know, I moved to Florida to get away from the snow, but it's still pretty. We see something in the water. I'm not sure what it is, but something just surfaced. I know, I saw it. So we're coming into the port, and there's shipping containers for them. So it doesn't look like they get a lot of stuff in, but there's fuel tanks, and there's a bunch of cruise ships already here. 1, 2, 3, and then there's one in front of us. So now we're just going to wait our turn, and we are in the capital city. It's a big hustle and bustle city. We just got off the ship to go to our excursion. We're going to a salmon bake. We actually just went down into town to some stores. We're headed there now, and that's where we'll pick up a little bus that will take us to the salmon bake. I had to bring my scooter back to the ship as the salmon bake bus will not take it, but this is a good view of our ship. It's pretty big. Right where that slide is, that's where our room is, way up there. We have to go up this ramp and we will go out and catch a bus. So this bus coming in, we're going to be able to get on to go into town. But when I had my scooter, I had to wait for almost like a city bus type bus, or if you've been to Disney, similar to the Disney bus that has the ramp come out. So it's a short walk from the ship, but we made it, and we shall get on this bus right here, and it's a mile drive.
So we just got off the shuttle over here. So this is a cute little part of town. I'm guessing this isn't the main part of the city, but this is where all the boats come in. So the boat straight ahead of us there is a Princess Cruise Line, and then we are over there. You can see like the front of our ship. So then we come over here around the little circle. They have a tram that will take you up to the top of the mountain. We looked into this, but we thought it might be a lot of walking up at the top for Chris, so we elected not to do it. But it does take you all the way up there. But it's really beautiful here. Let me take this out a little bit. It's a cute little town. We did a little bit of shopping earlier. But they have a ton of little tiny shops, souvenir spots, and it's just like an old style town. Our bus driver did say that this over here, this King Crab Shack, oh, here goes one of the trams, up and away. Cool. Sorry, I hope I'm not making you guys sick. Wow, that was pretty steep. And they'll go all the way to the top. We're gonna go and do a salmon bake right now, so we don't have a whole lot of time. But I just wanted to show you guys downtown. It's just really, really cute. Got an oil truck coming down. There's a ton of little shops down here. Like I said, we did go in and get some souvenirs, some t-shirts, and whatnot. There's tons of jewelry stores here. We did not go in any of them, so I don't know how good the deals are. But we did get some good deals on some t-shirts. Well, I thought they were pretty good, $10, $12 t-shirts that were decent. But just look down. I won't go too far down, but we found a little fudge shop. We got some coffee, tea. We did a lot of little touristy stuff shopping. Got some balms, some soaps, some lotions, things like that, some stickers. So it's just a cute little tiny town. So I won't bore you too much, and we'll let you know how the salmon bake goes. So here comes our buses for the salmon bake. They actually say salmon bake right on it. The blue bus is Glacier Express. So we'll be taking the yellow school bus. Oh, so this is the bus where it says Alaska. This is the bus that if you are in a wheelchair or an ECV, you will need to get on. These are the only buses that you can get on with an ECV back to the cruise line. The bus that we just showed you is a coach bus. After we dropped Chris's scooter off, he was able to get on there. But this is the bus, the shuttle that we took to get the ECV on. And we did note that we had mixed reviews from personnel on the ship as to whether we could take the ECV with us. Sorry, here he is. And so the verdict was that yes, we could take the shuttle into town with the ECV, but we had to get on that type of shuttle. So always double, triple, quadruple check, because the first person we did speak to said that they didn't think we could bring the ECV, and then we asked again and again and found out that we could.
We just got to the salmon bake, and it is completely in the woods. They have clam chowder, salmon, and then there's a buffet line where there'll be other vegetables, chicken, rice. We'll take you through in a minute. So what kind of chowder do we have here?
What kind?
Ooh, looks good. Almost looks like a New England clam chowder.
I'm sure no
Thick
bacon.
like that. No bacon.
No bacon, he says. But he's scooping away for us.
All right, so Krista's gonna try the chowder. It's not clam, but it looks a lot like New England clam chowder. It's potatoes. Oh, there's clams.
Super hot. It tastes really good. It is like New England clam chowder.
So it's a lot like New England clam chowder.
Nice and creamy.
Very creamy. Same consistency as a white New England clam chowder.
I give it a thumbs up.
Oh, you got a thumbs up from Chris.
So they're doing the grilling of all the salmon. He's got some nice raw salmon here that just started cooking. So pretty. Gotta be delicious. And they use alderwood.
Thank you, gentlemen. Delicious.
And can't wait to try this. The buffet has Caesar salad with croutons, coleslaw, pickles and olives, beets, looks like cornbread, baked beans, and it looks like it has beans and franks. There's a good old New England food for you. And there's some rice pilaf, it looks like. It's got some vegetables in it. And scallop potatoes with, it looks like maybe cheddar cheese on it. And the chicken. So it all looks good. We're going to try some of it. We'll let you know. So he's got a glaze for it. So we're going to put a little glaze over it. This looks delicious on the plate. Thank you very much, sir. So I'm going to have one of their native beers. It's an Alaskan amber. Oh, there it is. I know, beer is beer, right? But you guys know, gotta have the beer, the local. Good flavor. I like it. I might even have another one. Behind the eating area, there's a store. We'll come back to that. And way up there is a waterfall. Check out these benches. So benches along the way. The river. Some old, looks like some old machinery. It's a little bit of a walk for me. Could not bring the scooter. There are paths leading to different areas. Little note, please stay on the trail. There's really no reason to get off the trail. Another little bench. I'm walking this, so it's a little bit of a struggle for me, but not too bad. And we're getting up to the waterfall. We're coming up to the waterfall. I do not know where this is generated from, other than somewhere way up there. They also have a little place to pan for gold, quote unquote gold. They got the pans here for, you know, the kids and stuff. Up a little further past, there is an old mine. It says, danger, do not enter. But we're gonna come up to the top. It's wet up here. While I'm still feeling halfway decent, I'm gonna walk up here. It's wet, so I gotta be careful I don't slip. But I want to give everybody a good view. So I'm gonna come over to the wall as I'm getting sprayed and get a good shot. And put heads down. Oh, there goes Sarah. She almost fell in. She says it's cold. All right. She is going to try. Step on the sand, I've been told, to see how cold this water is. This is all for the video. This is... Oh! She says it's cold, but not that bad. She went 2 feet. She doesn't like the cold, so... This is really pretty here. Again, another view from down there. And I'd be interested to see if we came here at the right time to see if the salmon would be spawning here. I said we would come back to the store. And just gonna peek in real quick.
Okay, we'll be right there. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Here, general souvenirs and stuff. Oop, somebody in the back there found something. Sounds like drums. Christmas ornaments, shirts, sweatshirts, all kinds of stuff. Little itty bitty shop. Hats. So I'm not sure if I mentioned the name when we first got here, but it's the Gold Creek Salmon Bake. It is one of the excursions you can buy through the cruise line. We bought it through the Salmon Bake company itself. We paid $62 for this, and we got shuttled over, and they'll take us back. They're going to drop us somewhere in town, and we're going to walk around, see what more is in Juneau. But if you happen to be on a cruise, any cruise line that comes to Alaska, and this is one of your stops, I highly recommend you coming to the Gold Creek Salmon Bake. We're back on the boat, and there's some buses that just took off. They dropped off the final, well, not the final passengers, but there they are right there. These buses transported us to and from downtown. They dropped us off right here. That is the security checkpoint. You would show your ID and your card to get on the ship. You'd come down the gangway here, and you can see there's a line waiting to get on the ship. You would go back through security. There are certain things that are not allowed on the ship to your stateroom. Certain length knives, candles, anything that can burn, they hold for you until you disembark back in Seattle. But it was a fun day. I gained a few followers from talking with people today. The Salmon Bake people. Hopefully Chris and Rosie watching. I met Chris today with his dog Rosie. Wonderful guy. So hope you're watching this, Chris. Shout out to you and Rosie. And a couple young women at the store that we bought some stuff with that started following me. So we are going to be leaving Juneau in about an hour, and we will head to Sitka, the new stop. instead of Skagway. I'm not sure if I said anything about Skagway, but that stop was canceled due to a rock slide taking out the dock that we would have to stop at. Now we are going to Sitka, Alaska, which is a short boat ride past Skagway. Hey everyone, just want to jump in here real quick to let you know that there is more of this trip coming. This is part one of, I'm not sure how many videos, but probably 1 to 2 more videos. So hopefully we didn't bore you to death. Hope you had an enjoyable time watching this video. The beginning was more of the ship overview. There'll be a little bit more of that later, but just wanted to say thanks for watching, and let's keep scooting.